Hi folks, good morning, good afternoon and good evening wherever you are in the world. My name's Sean, aka Uncle Frogface, and welcome to today's video. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're not new, then welcome back. So this video is not the video I was planning on releasing today. I've got a completely different video with a whole new company that I'm working with that I'm very excited for, that I have pushed to tomorrow. And I've pushed that to tomorrow because this arrived today. And you know me, when ScrawlrBox arrives, I have to open it, I have to share it with you guys. That's exactly what we are going to do today. So I'm going to turn the camera around, we'll have a look at what is inside this month's ScrawlrBox, and we'll look at this month's prompt in preparation for our next ScrawlrBox video where we tackle that prompt. So without further ado, let's get stuck in. Right, okay, here we are. So this is November 2023's ScrawlrBox. This is box number 99. That means the next box is the 100th box, which I'm, fingers crossed, is going to be something extra special. I've got a feeling it might be. For those of you that don't know what ScrawlrBox is, and there's probably going to be very few of you watching this video that don't know what ScrawlrBox is, it is a monthly art subscription box. The contents of the box outweigh the value of the box. That includes all the hints and tips. Everything in here are supplies curated to go together, and they're very carefully picked so that everyone gets a good user experience and gets to try something new, which I think is the real value of ScrawlrBox. There's always something new in there that you've never tried it. You think, oh, I'm gonna have a little bit of an experiment. So if you haven't tried ScrawlrBox and you'd like to, then click in the link tree down below and you'll find a whole load of affiliates that I work with. ScrawlrBox is one where you can get a code for a discount off your first box. I don't get any money for it. I get a few points, which just goes towards discounting bots for me in the future. But if you want to give it a try, give it a check down below. Now let's open this up. I love this sound. There we go. And let's crack this bad boy open. Oh, everything's very nicely packaged. We've got a big box here. I'm going to move this over to the side. This is our Scrawler zine, and we have our artwork. Okay, this looks like pastels, maybe oil pastels. So we've got featured artist is Dusd, D-U-S-D. Okay, so there's a little bit of information about them down there. There's also their social media, so you can go and check them out as well. But yeah, this looks like a pastel to me. And what have we got here? We've got some, I think this might be pastel paper. Interesting, right. Pastel's not really my wheelhouse, oil or chalk, so we'll see how this goes. But let's have a look and confirm for sure. Yeah, it's Faber-Castell. So we've got our sticker, of course. We've got our sweet, which is a little lemon flavoured sweet down here. We have a Derwent pastel pencil in titanium white, which is a little bit broken, but that's absolutely fine. We've also got a Faber-Castell gold fibre pencil in 2B, which I think we've had this pencil before. Let me just have a quick check. We've definitely had the 6B before. I thought we'd had the 2B before as well. I've got those. Faber-Castell kneadable eraser. So just over here I have a little Superman tin with my kneadable eraser in it, which is so sticky that it sticks to the lid. But this it's actually this eraser. It is a Faber-Castell eraser. So one of my preferred brands when it comes to kneadable erasers. We have a blending pad. This is a makeup blending pad, which actually I've got a whole pack of to demonstrate blending pencils with this for one of my Tuesday top tips that's going to be coming up soon. So very good little supply. And then we have this, so 24 soft pastels. So at least it's a whole set. That's good. Like any pastel set, it has a little sleeve. And then if we have a look inside, yeah, so I have pastels like this. I don't use them for creating art. I literally use them for colouring polymer clay because the pigment's very good at doing that. But I'm actually a little bit scared of these. I don't know why. There's something about them that takes me back to school and just strikes the fear of God into me. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting one. This is either going to be spectacular or spectacularly bad. Let's have a look in the Scrawlr-zine and see what we have here. So, Mini but Mighty, 24 pastels that pack a punch of pigment with each swipe. That was a lot of P's in there. Very good alliteration. We've got the information on the suppliers down here. So there are 24 colours, so got a good range of colours. Kneadable eraser, artist print, pencil. We've got the white pastel pencil. Not sure why we've got a white pastel pencil when we've got a white pastel. Interesting. Soft sponge for blending, sticker, and a sweet. And it looks like lots of random flavours, and I just happened to get the lemon one. I might let Andrew have that this month. There we go. We've got to sit down with the artist. Some lovely work. This dragon fruit is gorgeous. I love the tones in there. I see a bit of blue picked up in that pink as well. Some Scrawlr tips. So we've got hatching, blending, swatching, adding shadows, doing gradients, soft effects. And we've got the white in there because it's saying about being precise with the white. So that's good. Behind the artwork. So a little bit more about the actual featured artwork. Scrawlr Gallery. So this is claws, paws, wings, and tails. And we've got some really nice pieces in here. So this was the Frisk markers, which I really enjoyed. I did a red panda for that. Oh, we've got Annie Claxton down here. Hello, Annie. Love Annie's artwork. Any other? Yeah, Kitty Darkstar. Cool Kooky Creatures as well. So some familiar names in here. Some people that I follow over on Instagram. Who else have we got here? So some very nice. I saw this one online actually, from Keris, and thought it was absolutely gorgeous. Very nice work, everyone. And then we've got a little bit, some Scrawlr extra, unconscious creativity, and okay, Dreamcatcher. That is our prompt for the month. That's quite a broad subject, particularly if you're just thinking dreams. That's open up to a lot of possibilities. I actually don't know what I'm gonna do this month. Usually I have like an initial thought and then I let it marinate for a little bit before I decide what I'm gonna do, but I've got absolutely no clue. Right, I'm gonna move a few things around and then really we should swatch these out, have a little play, see what the supplies are like, and take it from there. Okay, here we are. So, first things first, I have sharpened the pencil and I made sure I used a Derwent pastel sharpener. I think this actually came in a previous ScrawlrBox, and I've got these. If you buy any kind of Derwent pastels, you get these. I actually have Derwent charcoal pencils, which came with a white pastel, which is why I thought I had this from ScrawlrBox. Which I might have done. I really can't remember, but I've definitely got this exact pencil already. But that's absolutely fine. I've also got the pencil down here as well, and I've got all of my pastels set up, and I've just gone through and quickly kneaded this eraser up a little bit, and I've already got the lid stuck. There we go. I've given this a little bit of a knead just to get it worked a little bit. But yeah, we're going to start testing things out. Be interesting to see whether we can erase the pastels actually. First things first though, this is a toned paper. It's not white, so that means white should show up on here. It's very crumbly. The Derwent pastel pencil is very crumbly. There's a lot of dust. Hold on. There we go. Right. I mean, I can see it. I'm not sure how well you're going to see it on the camera, but I can definitely see it. And of course we've got the pencil. 2B is my favourite hardness of pencil, so I've got no qualms about this at all. Is this all Faber-Castell? I think it is, isn't it? No, Derwent. This is Derwent, but everything else is Faber-Castell. Interesting. Right, let's go through and start using some of these colours. So I'm just going Oh, that is very soft. It's not as crumbly as the pencil for sure. But I'm just going to go through and talk a little bit about why I think this puts the fear of God in me, and it's because I don't know them. Like I've got very little experience with these, with any kind of soft pastel, other than as I said, mixing into polymer clay, and not knowing what to do with them. It means I can't immediately jump in and create a piece of artwork. I'm gonna have to do some experimentation and find what works best for me. Now I have counted the sheets of paper here. There are 10 sheets, so that is going to give me a little bit of wiggle room in terms of practice, but I am definitely, between this video, between the unboxing and between the actual artwork video, which I'm sure will be in the next couple of weeks, I'm just going to have a bit of a play. I'm going to have a bit of an experiment, and I'm going to see what I can do with this supply. The colours, I have to say, are gorgeous, but it is such a messy supply. My hands are already covered in pigment, but yeah, the colours are gorgeous. There's no denying that. They are absolutely stunning. I need to try blending and stuff like that, whether it's easier to do that lifting from the actual pastel itself with, oh, we've got kind of like umbers and stuff now. Yeah, whether it's easy to lift with the little blending pad or blend together with just the sticks and then blend together with the blending pad. It's, yeah, all new, all foreign to me. I'd love to know, actually, if you guys have used pastels like this to any great extent and have any advice or tips for me, then you are very welcome to leave a comment down below. And if any of those tips are particularly useful, I will share them and make sure everyone knows it was you who gave me that piece of advice as well. That black is super black, but look at my fingers. Right, I'm just going to blow the dust off of this. And there you go, we can see we've got some lovely, lovely pigment. Now, where did I put, there we go. So we've got a little blending pad here. This is a sponge, so I'm wondering how easy it's going to be to clean between blendings. But if I go down to this green, for instance, and just start going over like that. Oh yeah, okay. That does give a lovely, lovely softness to that colour. That's actually very nice. It takes away some of the texture that's coming through. I do quite like the texture, I'll be honest. I do like it. I'm going to start doing a little bit of mixing. So I'm going to put some yellow here, and I'll put some quite vibrant red here. Right. Here are two colours, and I'm just going to, with a different part of this, start blending it together like that, and that. It's a very nice, very smooth gradient. Why have I been so scared of this? Honestly, they're actually quite nice to use. It's gonna take, as I say, a little bit of practice. I think I want to see if I can go over this now with the white. Honestly, I'm not a fan of this pencil. It breaks so easily, but I can go over it. Can I also go over it with the pencil? Yeah, I can. Okay, so this all feels like it layers on top of each other really well. Can I go over? Yeah, it goes over the pencil as well. So there's no real kind of order of operation of I'm going to do this first, I'm going to do that. I think I'd be able to use this pretty interchangeably. I want to see how this smudges from my finger, actually. Wow, right. So that does tell me I'm going to need an extra sheet like this to rest my hand on so that I'm not smudging down below, because this is going to get very messy, I think. I want to see how well the eraser does. I obviously know it does well with the pencil. I know it does well with charcoal as well, but how does it fare against pastel? Let's see if I can lift up Okay, I actually can lift up that smudge that we just made down there quite nicely. I'm not rubbing particularly hard, just going over very gently. That's almost already gone. Can I do the same? Let's blow away the excess from here. I feel like my room is just going to be full of pastel dust now. But can I do the same up here? I can. So I can lift from there. That's going to be okay. That's going to be very interesting to try. I just want to see if, obviously you shouldn't really smudge with fingers because your fingers have got all kinds of oils in them that's not great for the paper. But that comes off and smudges pretty nicely. That's not bad at all. Right. I think that is a good place to stop for today, because the rest of the experimentation I'm just going to do between now and the next video. Leave a comment down below, as I say, if you've got any tips for me for using pastels, but also if you've got any ideas for this prompt as well. So dream catcher. I'm starting to get a couple of ideas. I'm not sure how appropriate they might be. I'll just say Freddy Krueger. But yeah, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. But that is the November 2023 ScrawlrBox. As always, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for the video that was supposed to be for today, but we're getting a little bit inky. And until next time, goodbye.